the war in Iran is now spilling into a major global power equation. A report says that the conflict is threatening a fragile truce between US and China. At the center, a high-stakes meeting between Donald Trump and Xi Jinping. The summit is now likely to be postponed. Donald Trump says that he has delayed his Beijing visit due to the ongoing war. A day earlier, Donald Trump issued a strong demand calling on China to send warships to the Gulf. The aim essentially is to counter Iran's blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. Beijing has clearly resisted that demand. China's foreign ministry is instead calling for an immediate halt to military operations and avoiding any direct involvement in the conflict. Analysts say Beijing sees this as America's war. Sending warships would mean directly entering the conflict, something China is unwilling to do. And there's also a strategic risk. Joining in could essentially make China appear to be following US leadership. But staying out entirely also carries its costs. It could strain fragile trade ties between Washington and Beijing. The stakes are high. Nearly 40% of China's oil imports pass through the Strait of Hormuz. With the route under pressure, energy security is now a key concern. For now, Beijing is walking a tightrope, balancing ties with Iran, managing tensions with the US, and keeping the door open for diplomacy. And this is no longer just a regional conflict. The Iran war is now reshaping global power dynamics.
We're resetting the meeting, and it looks like it'll take place in about 5 weeks.
U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday said he was postponing a highly anticipated trip to Beijing to meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping. The decision comes as the war with Iran upends U.S. foreign policy and delays an effort to ease tensions between the world's two biggest economies.
We're working with China. They were fine with it. We're going to say I look forward to seeing President Xi. He looks forward to seeing me, I think. But I do look forward to seeing him. We have a good relationship with China. China actually has become economically for us very good, as you know. It's much different than it was in the past.
China's embassy in Washington did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The postponed visit heightens uncertainty for markets and diplomacy alike, as the war with Iran has driven oil prices higher, threatened shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, and sharpened investor focus on energy security. The delay will also sideline talks to ease trade frictions between Washington and Beijing over Taiwan, tariffs, computer chips, illegal drugs, rare earths, and agriculture.
Because of the war, I want to be here. I have to be here, I feel.
Trump's campaign in Iran has unleashed a wave of military and economic consequences and commanded attention from across his administration.